It's in Egypt.
Mm-hmm. Hug your body and feel the body. How does the body feel like in this lifetime? Does it feel like a male or a female?
It's a male.
Mm-hmm. And feel the body. Does it feel strong and fit or weak and older?
Strong.
Mm-hmm. How old are you?
20-something.
Mm-hmm. Look at your feet. What are you wearing? Are you wearing any sandals or are you bare feet?
Sandals.
Mm-hmm. What are you wearing on your body?
White robe.
Mm-hmm. When you look at yourself, your fingers, or you touch your neck or your head, are you wearing any jewelry? Or any ornaments on your body? Or do you carry anything in your hands or on your back?
It's a tube.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tube.
Tube. Mm-hmm. What's
in square? I don't know, it means something.
What is the tube for? Is it some kind of instrument?
Yes, it's a tool.
Okay. What is the tool used for?
It opens dimensions.
Okay. Do you own that tube? Is this your tube? How did you come to have that tube?
I was given, somebody gave it to me. Somebody gave it to me.
Mm-hmm. Can you go to that scene where you're given the tube? Let's drift and flow towards that scene where somebody gave you the tube. What is the purpose of you having that tube? Or when you look at the tube and you know it opens dimensions, are you supposed to open dimensions?
Not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So why was it given to you, this tool? If you're not supposed to use this tool, are you just protecting the tool?
Yeah, I think I'm guardian. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when you look around, you said you're in a city in Egypt. What do you see around you? Where are you? Are you on a street? Where are you exactly?
Now I'm in the pyramid.
Mm-hmm. You're inside a pyramid.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Why are you there? What's the purpose of the visit? What brought you there?
Because the accumulate the energy. The energy can open the cubes, and it opens dimensions. The triangle parts, it accumulates power.
So this tube that you're carrying, you said it accumulates energy. And this energy can shift cubes in the pyramid to open different dimensions?
Because the pyramid's triangle part, and it accumulates energy outside, and it can project on the cubes. The cubes opens up, it opens dimensions.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the tube and the pyramids work together?
Yes.
So you cannot open the dimensions differently. You have to have a pyramid and a tube.
Yes.
Okay. And are you there to open dimensions, or are you there to give the tube to somebody else?
I'm the guardian. I don't open it. It opens for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do it.
So it's a big responsibility. Do you know about the power of this tube?
I know, but then I don't. It's just a job.
Mm-hmm. So you're being trusted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how do you guard this tube? Do you just have it all the time with you?
Yes.
Do other people know how powerful this tube is?
I suppose so. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And how would you describe this tube? How long is it?
It's ancient, of course. It's like, because it carries knowledge and open dimensions. Ancient.
Does it have any engravings or any symbolism?
It has all different sides and different symbols. And you open some, it's just different, so many layers. It's a lot of layers. It's not just one layers. So when you open some, it just gives more.
And what is it made of when you feel it? How does it
It looks like making of metals, but it's actually not. It's just, it's a projection or we to the image, but it's not. It looks like metal, but it's not metal.
So could you tell that it's like quasi-physical? It's not exactly fully physical?
When we touch it, it's physical, but it's actually not physical.
Okay.
It's because our projection. We need to hold on to something, but it's not physical.
I see. Okay. For how long have you been a guardian of this tube?
1,000 years.
1,000 years. So you've been there a long time. So in this time frame, do you need food or sleep or any nutrition? How come you can live thousands of years?
Breatharian.
So no food required.
Yeah.
Okay. And who else is in the pyramid with you?
It's a female energy.
Say it again.
Female energy.
Female energy. In the pyramid?
But it's not physical. It's like a feeling or like an image or a shadow or a hologram.
Okay. But you said you were physically in the pyramid, so is
I am. I am, but she's not.
Who is the she?
She is the who gave me the orders, or she told me how to do.
Orders.
She is someone give me instructions, but she's not physical. She's like female energy from outer world.
So is this being quasi-physical? Is this being from a different planet? From
different planet.
Okay. Where is she from? Or this energy? Can you recognize?
Pleiadian, yeah.
So has humans been working with Pleiadians for a long time? How did energy come to Earth? How did it came about? Are you a human?
I am.
So did everyone around you used to live so long? Or was it special breed of humans who could sustain without food for 1,000 years?
I'm with her, so she gave me the power.
I see. What's the connection between you two?
It's the energy. She's from the outer world.
So she's feeding you with the energy.
She taught me the knowledge how to feed myself.
Energetically. So you can sustain?
Everybody has the power. She gave me the knowledge.
How did you first meet?
I see the comet. She came to the comet. By the comet. It's like a shooting star.
Did she appear in any physical form at all at that moment?
Not now.
But in the moment when you met, did she appear to you in a physical appearance?
It's just most like a energy.
But you recognize it, right?
Yeah.
And how did you communicate with this energy form?
Thought. That's the thought.
And did she say why is she choosing you to have this knowledge, to use this tube? Why did she choose you? Why did she become? Why did she connect with you?
No, she didn't say. No.
Mm-hmm. And you said that you feel her presence in the pyramid.
Yes.
Who created the pyramids?
Who can or who?
Or what? How did the pyramids come about? Do you know?
That's it's easy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a toy for them. You can easily place there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not so difficult. We human beings just think it's so difficult, but it's like Lego or things that's easily placed there, and we're just living. It's not so complicated, but it's very easy, but it's also difficult because they generate energy. So.
Mm-hmm. And when you say they, you mean Pleiadians?
Yes, it's not just her, but I only talk to her.
You said it's an avatar. Is that what you said?
I only communicate with her.
With her.
I don't talk to others.
But you said others created the pyramids, not her. Okay. And who are the others?
I'm not sure it's with her, but I'm only talk to her.
But it's like similar entity, as powerful as her. Because you said they created pyramids, so there are other beings on Earth that were creating it.
Yeah, but yes, but I think she chose me because I'm simple, so I follow orders, and I don't question.
You're reliable.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but there are others, so I think there are others. It's just I only respond to her.
Mm-hmm. So when you're in this pyramid, were you supposed to open any portals? You said that no, you're supposed to just be there.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a time coming where the portals, dimensions were supposed to be open?
When the time is right, so yes, when the time is right.
Has this time already happened, or is it still in the future?
Future.
Mm-hmm. Do you actually have any living space, living quarters, where you sleep or where you live? Or do you stay in different places?
Well, I stay in the pyramid and with the cube. Because I'm the guardian.
Okay. Do you communicate with other beings or people? Are there regular people that are just not as powerful as you are, or that...
I'm not powerful, she is.
But she taught you a lot of things.
Yes, but it's not being powerful, It's like, it's not powerful. I'm simple. I just do what she told me to do. But she's this pure energy. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Are you happy that you're chosen to do this?
I don't feel anything.
So you don't feel emotions?
No.
Okay. When were you chosen to fulfill this role? When? How old were you?
I was a boy.
You were a boy. How old were you?
I was 17, I don't know, 10-ish.
Okay.
Something.
Do you have a name in this lifetime that you can recall?
Ida. Ida.
Ida. Wonderful. Do you remember your parents? Do you communicate with anyone except for the Pleiadian being?
had a mom.
You had a mom?
I don't remember my dad.
Mm-hmm. What happened to your mom? Let's go to the scene from your childhood, when you can recall your mom and recall your home. Go back to the scene when you're with your mom. Describe to me what you see.
I went out to get something.
Mm-hmm.
And the comet hit the earth.
Was it around Egypt?
Yes. Yeah. And I was given the responsibility to guard this cube.
Okay. And what happened with your parents, with your mom?
I'm not sure. This happened. I just didn't go home anymore.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's float back to the scene just right before the comet hit on the earth. And let's go back to where you lived before. Let's see the scene inside your home where you lived.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me what you see. Did you love your mom? Did your mom love you?
Yes.
Did you have any siblings? And you can remember?
No.
What was your mom doing for a living?
I don't know.
Okay. But you said you had a good relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do.
Do you ever wonder what happened to her since you left and you never came back?
Yeah, I was given a much more important responsibility.
Mm-hmm. So you feel okay with that move, right? Leaving the home and being a guard.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back to that pyramid. Let's float and close that scene. Let's go back to the pyramid. I want you to describe to me this pyramid on the inside.
It's simple, but it's had energy focus point. If anything you place under the focus point, things will change. Mm-hmm. It's like a cube. It looks like an ordinary cube. But if you place under the point.
And where are the points?
It's under the pyramid. It's the center.
Under the pyramid, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's underground.
Oh no, I'm saying it's a triangle, right?
So it's inside.
Inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a pointed spot. And you place under the pointed spot.
How big is the pyramid?
It's big, but for me it's like after a while it feels like a room. So.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like.
How many chambers or rooms are there in this pyramid?
They are under hidden, but again, besides I'm a simple person. I don't question, I don't think, I don't explore.
Okay. So do you mainly go to the one room? To one room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And can you go outside of the pyramid and describe to me what you see?
Yes, but I don't usually do that.
But can you go and do this right now? Just for
I can do anything. Just
okay.
I don't feel like to.
I would like for you to go outside and explore.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of, information.
Mm-hmm.
Is it daylight or evening or night?
Daylight. There's the sun.
Okay. Are there any people around?
Remotely, you can see a shadow.
Mm-hmm. Are there any pyramids around, or is it the only structure?
There are.
How many do you see, or can you count?
See 2.
Mm-hmm. Except for the one that you are guarding. So there's 3 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Are they different size?
Same size.
Same size, okay. Why were they built together in that spot? What's so special about this area?
gathers energy. You need 3 points to gather the energy.
So it's like you need 3 to focus the energy?
Gathers energy.
Gathers energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how old are the pyramids at this moment in time where you are? How long ago were they built?
See, I've been there 1,000 years, so it's more than 1,000 years. But it's again just bring them. Mm-hmm. It's a toys just bring up to the human worlds. Things to be placed there.
And why are they placed there outside of gathering energy? What's the purpose of gathering this energy in open dimensions? What's beyond that? Why is it so important? Why could it be useful to open these dimensions?
Human beings were barbarians, not knowledgeable at that time. So they're bringing knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Like awareness? Or just
Awareness.
Information, technology?
More like knowledge. Not like peace, love. No, just simply because human beings were far behind. So they didn't think others then bring in the knowledge, pure knowledge, information.
So you're saying that we were observed by other beings, like you call it Pleiadian. Are we observed by other forms, energy forms from different dimensions as well?
Yes.
Okay, so they were observing us and they decided that we need more knowledge.
Yes, humans are behind.
And how are they sharing this knowledge with human beings? Who is allowed to learn and educate the masses?
Everyone is allowed. It's just, somebody learn very faster than others. They just imported the knowledge.
So you're saying that the knowledge comes from being around the pyramids, or is there a process? How do people learn? How did you learn?
Chips. They implant the chips into human beings, so human beings can learn fast.
And where are the chips placed?
Third eye.
Third eye.
Mm-hmm.
And are the chips being activated through the pyramids? Or what activates the chips?
Awareness.
Mm-hmm. Awareness. Let's talk about that. So you're saying that the more aware is the person, the more information comes forward?
Yes.
Is everybody chipped in that society where you live in?
Not everyone.
Who makes decisions, or how are decisions made about who is getting the chip?
It's like a lab, You encounter people, you just insert chips and see how they work. It's not that. It's random.
Mm-hmm.
It's not chosen, but I'm chosen.
You are chosen. Mm-hmm.
Simple.
Do you have the chip?
Yes, I do.
Where is your chip located?
The same thing, third eye.
Third eye. Mm-hmm. How does it feel to have that chip?
It's been there so long, so this is how you feel.
Mm-hmm. It's normal.
Mm-hmm. Everybody has it. It's like, so I'm not special. Everybody has it.
Okay. But you said it was like a lab, so people go, they stand in line and they're getting chipped?
Not really. Lab is like they encounter and insert and see how it works. because everybody works differently. Everybody has different qualities, you know.
Mm-hmm. And who inserts these chips? How did you all get your chip?
Mine is mine.
How was it placed?
Well, it's placed in the first eye.
Is there a process that happens?
It's super easy. It's like insert something, but it's not. It's not painful.
Okay. But are there some instruments used for that? Any tools, external tools?
No needed.
Okay. So how do they insert it? And who inserts these chips?
I'll say Pleiadian, but there are others. They do it too. So it's not just one. There are others.
So are you saying there are like other groups of extraterrestrial beings that are not from Earth, that are working with human beings?
Yes.
So I understood that you said that they had a power in their energy fields to implant the chips.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do humans know that they have these implants?
Some people do.
Mm-hmm. Does this chip, let's say if you have children or if you die and you're reborn, do you carry that chip to another lifetime? Is it something eternal? Do you
yes.
know? Okay.
Because energy then goes energy.
Okay. How do they choose who will be implanted and who will not?
It's random. It's
random.
Yes, random. It just comes when they ever encounter. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So, like you said, they're testing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. For how long has this been happening?
For a long time, but it goes down the next generation. They don't have to do it anymore.
I
see. Incarnates.
Okay. So one time is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do these beings create or mate in some ways in human beings with other human beings to create a different type of species that's humanoid but has some of the energy from, the extraterrestrial sources?
Yeah, you want to say hybrid, but it's just happened, It's happened.
It has happened, you said?
I'm saying it's animals just they change, mutant. It's not about the chips or it's just people change. It's like because the outer circumstance, people change.
Okay.
So it's not just because the chip. It's like everybody has different quality and they are given the chips. And some people they acquire the superpower. And some people change. So.
Okay, so what you're saying, like the chips is like opportunity to grow and educate yourself, and some people evolve and some people don't.
Right.
Okay. And is the chip somehow helping the evolutionary process, the evolving process?
Yes, indeed. Knowledge. Because it's all about knowledge.
What's the best way to work with this? Is there any practice that is recommended to activate this chip?
Yes, sun.
Sun. So you have to spend some time on the sun? Okay, and that's it?
Fresh air.
Fresh air. Okay. So it's very natural. You don't have to do anything special to activate that chip, do you?
No.
Okay. But you said that not everybody uses it or activates it.
Pure thought. You need to have pure thought. Like, if you're not pure, I was chosen because I'm pure. I'm simple.
Okay. Does complicated mean unpure?
Now it's just don't activate. It's like animal. If you are acting like animal, it doesn't. Like if you only, you can calm your mind down or just it didn't work.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying if you follow your biological instincts, it will not activate the chip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have to go a little bit higher
Mm-hmm.
in your decision-making process. Okay, yes. Okay, wonderful. So have you ever activated the pyramid with this tube, with this tool?
Yes, so in certain time.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about this.
Planets, all in the same location.
When was that? Can you recall? Was it a long time ago or was it recent?
I don't know. With 3,000, that's the number came to me.
3,000. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3,000. I don't do it.
Okay, like 3,000 before Christ, BC, or something around there.
I don't know. Every $3,000. I mean 3,000 years.
Years. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what happens? You said the planets align.
Mm-hmm.
Which planets align?
Sun, Earth, Moon.
Mm-hmm. And then you use the tube?
The cube.
The cube? Mm-hmm. And what happens when you open the portals to a different dimension? What happens next? Or how does it affect the Earth?
It generates lots of knowledge, and it's like everything's on the line. It's not the path, future. Now it's all become together.
Is this like a knowledge about universe? About the origin of the universe? And what type of knowledge is it?
I don't know. I was a boy, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have much education.
So they didn't tell you exactly, but you're sensing it generates a lot of knowledge. Mm-hmm. Does it help human beings evolve, or what does it do, that knowledge?
See if past, now, future all together. It's become powerful. A person could easily go back to change the path or make future become now.
Okay, so you can go back with that knowledge to the past.
Yeah, you can change everything, so it's very powerful.
Who has that power? Who attained that power in that process? Anybody around you or near you? Anybody you know? Is somebody ruling this place? Are there any rulers or kings or pharaohs or any formal government or entity?
I don't deal with them. I'm supposed to, but I don't deal with them.
You're supposed to?
I don't deal with them. I don't know.
Okay, but you said that people acquire that knowledge. So are there people or entities at that time that can actually change the past and change the turn of events in the present time?
Yes.
Is this happening regularly?
I don't know.
Okay. But it's a possibility every 3,000 years.
Timing, it's just a number. It's not real. I say 3,000. It's like not 3,000. It's happening so much mind if the entities can manipulate the number. So it's 3,000. It's not 3,000.
I see. Do entities manipulate the past?
They don't usually do. It's got too much consequence.
Okay. Let's close the scene. Let's move forward to an important day in this lifetime that you're in. I would like you to close that scene and move forward to the day where something important is happening. And tell me what you see.
This lifetime.
The lifetime of the guardian. You're in the pyramid, and now let's move forward to another event, important event in that lifetime when something important is happening. So let's close that scene, let's drift and float from that scene and move to another scene in that lifetime when something important is happening. What do you see? Something that you consider to be important in that particular lifetime. Are you able to get out of the pyramid?
Yes. Yes. In the west, there are Indians.
Are you in a desert?
Was.
You were in a desert?
Yes, I was.
Where are you now?
It's kind of. It's like it's in a cave, and it's like it's like endless pit. So
What are you doing there? What's the purpose of you being there?
I don't know.
Are you still young or are you older? How does the body feel?
I'm older.
Is this the last day of your life?
Yes. I'm female. 25 something.
So you're in a different lifetime now.
Caucasian. Yes.
Okay. And you are in a cave.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like west.
Describe this cave to me. What's in it? How does it feel? Is it cold, dark? Is there any source of light?
No source of light.
What are you doing in this cave? Do you live there or do you just explore?
I don't know why I was there. Yeah.
Feel your body, hug your body. And do you have any clothes on?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
Long skirt. Long hair. Caucasian.
You said you're 25? Born 25, female, long hair. Are you wearing anything on your feet?
Yes. Socks. Shoes. Yes.
Okay. And are you there exploring, or did you get lost? How did you end up there?
I don't know.
Let's go back a little bit and find out how you end up in that cave. Let's go back in time a little bit and find out what happened right before you entered the cave. Where were you? How are you feeling being in that cave? It's dark. You're there alone.
Helpless.
Helpless. Can you find a way out?
No.
Did somebody put you there?
Yes.
Okay. Who put you in that cave?
The cube.
The cube. So did you use that tube from this other life when you moved to a different life?
Yes, no. I mean, we didn't know. We don't know. It has the power. The Indians were chasing us, so.
The Indians in the ancient Egypt.
No, the Western.
Okay. You mentioned the cube. Tell me more about the cube.
It's the same thing. Like, it's just different layers, but you don't see out from outside. It just looks like metal, but it's not.
So, are you in this cube because you were running away and you needed to hide?
Because the sunlight, something about the sunlight. Was just happening. We were running away, and the sunlight activates and sent me to a different location.
And when you were running away, so tell me what happened. Who were you before, or who are you in that lifetime? Running before Indians. Where are you? Which continent are you on? What is happening?
West, white, running away from Indians. So.
Is it in Europe or is it in America?
No, in America.
In America. Were you a part of some kind of expedition? But you were there and you said you're there with other people. Who are the other people? Or beings, or whoever they are? You said you were chased, but you said you're not the only one. There are others that are chased.
Yeah, I was chased by Indians, but I don't know.
But you come from a different country, right? Or were you born in America?
I don't know.
And you said it was the same mechanism, like the same as in the pyramids? The cube gets activated and you get...
Yeah, I went to a different space, but it was an accident.
You said it was an accident.
Yes, I didn't know how.
It just happened.
It just happened because the sunlight, something.
How long have you been in that cave for?
I don't know.
Does it feel like long or short time?
Now it's short. Just been there.
Is the cave big or small?
It's big.
Can we look around? Can we touch the walls and see if we can find some pathway so we can get out of this cave?
It's hologram.
Describe to me.
It's hologram.
So it's not real?
It's not real. It looks real, but it's not real.
Okay. So are you able to move past the hologram and go on the outside?
Not at that moment, no.
Why not? Because of the sun?
There's no sun in the cave.
How will you know when it's the right time?
The cubes know, I don't know.
Okay, so basically it will disappear when the time is right.
Things happen for a reason, so I don't know. It decides.
So do you accept it?
I accept it. Yes.
Okay. Let's close that scene and let's move forward to something important in that lifetime, a day in that lifetime where something important is happening, and tell me what you see.
You mean last assignment woman or?
Yeah.
Yeah, dying, and I gave the key to my daughter.
You have a daughter.
I told her where the cube is.
What is the cube exactly? Is this the tube, the cube that you were talking about earlier? Oh, it was not the tube, it was the cube.
Yes, a cube. C-U-B.
So you're still carrying the cube?
Yes.
Okay, so you've been carrying this cube for many lifetimes now. How many?
I don't know.
Is it just 2 or more?
It's more, because I'm guarding. It's passed on to me, but yeah.
So, describe to me where you are right now. It's the last day of your life. You gave the key to the daughter, to your daughter. Who else is in your room?
Just her.
Okay. You don't have husband or any other family?
He died.
What happened? How did he die?
Indians.
Killed him? Okay. Were you working together with him?
Travel with him.
How old is your daughter?
Like older now.
Older. And how old are you?
I'm older. I'm going to die. So.
What's the cause of the death?
Natural.
And why were you in the West? What were you doing there? Why did you go there? What was your life?
Just travel with family.
Just travel?
Yeah.
Was your partner or husband, was he a scientist or was he a soldier? What was he doing? Was he one of those who colonized? Were you British or French or Spanish? How does your skin look like? You said Caucasian. And what was the color of your hair?
At that time also it's gray, but move up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. But you have a daughter. How does your daughter look like?
Brunette.
Dark, light skin?
Light skin.
Were you close to her, with her?
Yes, very.
What about your husband? Were you close with him?
He died early.
Early? Okay.
Early age.
Long time ago? And then it was just you and your daughter? And where did you live all these years? Was it in that house?
Oh, we traveled back from the east to west.
In America?
I'm not sure it's America.
Okay. So you might have come back to Europe?
I assume, I don't know.
Okay. And you're now in your own home, or in your house? Where are you? Is it a hospital?
Oh yeah, home.
Home. And you said you gave your daughter key to the cube. And where is the cube?
It's actually just in the drawer. Not much protection. Next to the white handkerchief. So,
does your daughter know how powerful this cube is?
No, it looks ordinary.
Okay, what did you tell her? What did you tell her about the cube?
Guard.
Okay. So let's go for that death scene. Whatever symptoms you're experiencing, let's just remove it. I want you just to witness this scene, so you will not have any physical sensations. You can talk about it. Now you're on the other side. Let's go to the other side. You had your last breath. And now whatever happened has already happened, and you're on the other side of it. From that position, you can look back on the entire life and see it from a different perspective. As you look at this life, what did you learn from it? Or what was the purpose of this lifetime?
Everything is a choice. We choose our own body, we choose soul, and everything is a choice.
So why did you choose to be a partner of this man and have a child and travel? What was behind that choice? Why did you choose that type of experience?
Independence. It's just learn how to live alone. Yeah.
So was this purpose fulfilled in that lifetime? Did you learn that?
I died, so I had to be independent.
So the purpose of this life was fulfilled. Now that we're on the other side, I want you to drift away from this lifetime. And we're drifting and floating away from this lifetime, from this scene, and leaving that woman there to continue her own journey. She'll find her peace and she'll find what she's supposed to find. We're leaving her behind, there to continue on her own path. Now I want all the consciousness and personality of Xiangmei to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. Okay? May I speak to Xiangmei subconscious, please? Do I have permission to speak to Xiangmei subconscious?
Yes.
Wonderful. I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Xiangmei's body and does a very good job at it. I also know that subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Xiangmei in this lifetime and all the other lifetimes she has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permissions to ask questions?
Yes.
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes for Xiangmei to see today, but you chose to bring forward these two particular lifetimes. Why did you pick these lifetimes?
Because it seemed like more dramatic. Other lives be a bit boring. Indian chasing in Egypt, the life in Egypt is boring, but it's like you live with a light. This makes all the difference.
So why is it important to live with a light?
It's living with a light. She gives you instructions, and you don't feel lonely. It's the purpose of living with the light.
Okay.
You know what to do, and even you're alone, you're not alone.
What is the light?
What is the light?
Yes.
Knowledge from the outer space.
In the outer space.
In an energy form.
Okay. And that equals light.
Yes.
So, I want to ask a few questions to Xiangmei's subconscious based on her current life. Because she's experiencing some pain in her back. And I would like Xiangmei's subconscious to do a body scan for me, okay? And I want the subconscious to tell me how we can help Xiangmei to relieve this pain. What's the reason for this pain? Why is she experiencing this pain for so many years?
holding on to something. Just let go.
Can we help her let go of this and heal that pain?
Forgiveness.
Who does she need to forgive in order to heal this pain?
Mom, society, all the false beliefs.
Does Xiangmei have a lot of false beliefs in this life? I can feel the energy being transferred. Is it happening?
Yes.
Wonderful. Can we talk while the energy is being released?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. I wanted to ask Xiangmei's subconscious about the accident. She said that she wanted to suppress her feminine side because that was the one that was causing her so much discomfort in her life from her mother. Can we heal that pain? Is Xiangmei ready to forgive her mom, the society, and start her life? Wonderful. So I would like this energy to be released onto my hand. Is it also in the same spot in the body?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna put my other hand to help the process, and I'm gonna ask my guides, any ascended masters, light, source itself, to help in this process. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to help release this energy. Will we be able to fully eliminate the pain once she releases all the resentment? Very good. I can feel it right here on this side more, actually. I ask Xiangmei's subconscious to continue releasing until everything empties out. And if there is anything left, I ask subconscious to work with Xiangmei for a few nights when she sleeps and continue the process. Is that okay?
Yes.
Wonderful. How does it feel now? Is it lighter? It's still going, right? Wonderful. Is there any other area of the body that contains that energy of resentment or pain, discomfort, judgment, false belief systems? Or is it the main area?
The area.
Okay. I'm going to continue focusing on this area. And I ask Xiangmei subconscious to continue releasing this energy onto my hands so that we can send it back to the source. And I wanted to ask Xiangmei subconscious about her connection with her mom. Why is this relationship so painful and causing Xiangmei to not value herself in a female form and feel like if she was a male or if she was born in a different society, different culture, she would have had a better education and better life? What was the purpose of this connection with her mother, this relationship?
Just to choose to experience this different lifetime, different choices. Just choose with that this lifetime to experience less.
How does it feel right now? It feels better, doesn't it? Wonderful. So now that Xiangmei has experienced all of that, is it okay to change the way she feels and choose her own destiny, choose the way she feels about herself and transform it into positive, into empowering feeling.
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm sending all the energy that came from this part of the body into the universe for recycling with gratitude for helping in this process. Was Xiangming connected with her family, with her mother in different lifetime, or was it just this lifetime? Does she have any karmic connection with her mom or any of her family members? Or is it a one-time experience and she can be free of it?
One-time experience.
Okay. I can feel more coming out on this side here. And if there is anywhere else that energy that comes from resenting their female femininity, I would like to be guided to move my hands there. So I ask Xiangmei subconsciousness to just tell me if there is anywhere else a residue of that suppressed feminine energy that wants to be healed, wants to be present and empowered in a balanced way. Xiangmei also had a question about her purpose in life. It seems like she was a guardian, guarding and protecting the cube. And then the same thing happened when she was this woman living in the West, traveling with her partner. She was also the guardian of this cube. Does she have this cube in this lifetime or access to this cube? Or is it completely different life purpose? What is her life purpose?
Actually, there's something. My son is the cube now.
Your son
Is the cube.
I was gonna ask about her son because she feels so protective over her son. So is her life purpose to take care of Benjamin? Or is there anything else she can do besides that?
For period. For a period. Yes.
For a time period.
Yes.
And when he gets a little bit older, what should she concentrate on?
Yeah, herself, of course.
And what would be the best way for her to express herself?
Do the things she wants to do.